MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to another banter bat rep.
That's what we're going to do.
1,500 points.
We do a lot of those.
Yes. To the Wolf Sagas, we're going to be talking about the Grimnar's War Council in this video. Beside me, you see Steve. How's it going, Steve?
Very good.
If you haven't seen the other videos where we're doing a review / Tactica / discussion video, click on the link below because it's all part of the same playlist, so you'll be able to see those as well. Half of them are in the vault, half of them are on YouTube. This one's on YouTube, so let's dive right into this right here. Grimnar's War Council.
Another formation.
What is the formation?
This formation of 4 characters, basically. It's Ulrich the Slayer, who's awesome, we already know that. Njal Stormcaller, who, again, is pretty good. 1 Rune Priest and 1 Iron Priest. Now, it's 4 independent characters, and you have to choose before you deploy whether they're going to be 4 separate characters, 4 independent characters, or they're going to be a unit. And if they are operating as a unit, nobody can join them with the exception of Logan Grimnar.
Okay, well, that's not too bad, right?
You know what? I think I just added that special rule myself.
Yeah, I think I don't see that at all.
I think that's something else I read later on.
I think so.
So, ignore that last part, but they can be a unit or separate, and they choose before deployment. I mean, you got the same rules as most formations. Is First Among Equals and Saga Born, if you remember those ones. First Among Equals is... oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Saga Born would be... characters must always issue and accept challenges. If there's more than one character, you just nominate which one will issue the challenge. And you remember the other one that's supposed to be mandatory in this one? Is that the only one?
Yeah, that's the only one. There's a Wise Council. Or are you not looking at that?
No, I thought there was another one that was in every one of them, but I guess I'm mistaken.
Yeah. I think you're thinking of the what's it called? The Kingsguard.
Kingsguard. Is that what I'm thinking? Okay, yeah.
But then no, that's
not applicable here.
But it's not what?
Doesn't apply here.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that. You said it another way, and I'm trying to get it out of you, and it's not working. Wise Council. An army that includes this formation can re-roll the dice when determining who deploys first, and adds 2 to the dice when attempting to seize the initiative.
That's good if you're a Space Wolf. It's good if it's not good if you're not.
Yeah, so it's in other words, I win the roll off. Hey, you can go first.
That one irks me a little bit.
Steal.
I would almost feel bad to do that, but not bad enough not to do it. But I would almost feel bad. That seems huge. You can basically choose if you want to win the roll off because you get to re-roll that.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, and then I mean, if you fail it, you have a 50% chance of stealing the initiative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't we already review something that gave you the ability to re-roll your steal the initiative?
You're talking about the one guy that actually adds 1 to your roll.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bjorn the Fell-Handed, the Dreadnought, adds his tactics or whatever it's called, gives him +1 to steal the initiative. And now is that cumulative?
I don't know if it's cumulative.
Because that would make it a still initiative on a 3+.
On a 3+, and that's the thing that we were talking about before. We're like, we'll talk about it as it comes up. This is now up right now. Grimnar's War Council is the formation where you steal it on a 4+, right?
Right.
So the question is, if Bjorn
is
in your army, do you do it on a 3+?
They both say the same thing. This one says adds 2 to the dice roll when attempting to steal the initiative.
And the other one says +1 to your roll.
Same, yeah, which is basically the same thing. So, as worded, it'd be 3+ initiative.
You would think so.
Now, we'll check for an FAQ. I'm hoping it's not still initiative on a 3+, because that's kind of huge.
But it might
even
be.
A 4+ is still huge.
But it really might be. What's the Eldar one that does that? Isn't there an Eldar or something that does that?
No. I think there might be a re-roll the still initiative test, but nothing that good.
Okay.
No, there is a Necron one where a
Necron.
Character steals initiative on a 4+ against orcs only.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Okay. All right.
That's the one I tried on you.
So, did you?
Or tried to get it into the game before. That wasn't you.
But it didn't work because I wasn't fielding orcs.
That wasn't you. You weren't an orc player.
So it actually wasn't me.
Correct. It was not you. We established. Sorry.
Hold on a second.
Our chairs are rubbing.
Yeah, they're rubbing, and I can hear it, and they can hear it. That means they can hear it. Yeah. Now we're good. We look like we're just as close.
Yeah,
But we're
except
really
for
very
I can
far.
wiggle a bit and not hear
Yeah.
the leathers rubbing. Okay.
And you can do the twist, baby.
This formation makes me want to dance.
Does
if
it?
I was playing Space Wolves, and not so much if I wasn't. I here's the thing: it's 4 characters. 4 characters you want to use anyway. They're good. Ulrich the Slayer is just awesome. Remember him? He's the guy who gives you a preferred enemy to the army. You pick something.
Is it
He was
preferred
the-
enemy everything?
We'd have to pull it back up. The what do you call those guys? The chaplains of the Space Wolves. Their ability is instead of giving the zealot ability, they get preferred enemy of your choice of troop.
Oh, really?
Remember, it was you pick infantry or monstrous creatures or vehicles.
Right.
And his was a better version of that, where I think it applied to the entire army. I don't recall offhand.
So what preferred enemy used to be? And like
Yeah, but I think it applied to the entire. I'm gonna look it up actually because it is very important here. Let's see, Space Wolves.
But do you think that?
I don't have it's downloading. Why don't you take a look at yourself? It doesn't have it yet.
Let's talk about what do you think it would be better to bring them as independent characters as part of the unit?
Definitely independent characters.
So why would you ever bring them as one unit and not independent characters?
I can't think of there probably is a reason. I can't think of a reason I would like. I don't want both my Rune Priests in the same unit. I don't want the Iron Priest, who's basically a Tech Marine, on the front lines really. And I think Ulrich the Slayer, your character level chaplain, you want him in combat with something good. I mean, all these can add something to a unit.
So you want to look at Ulrich?
Ulrich the Slayer, yeah.
Ulrich.
Slayer Ulrich, I believe it was.
Vans Liechtenstein.
Okay, so Ulrich, in all units within 6 of him, have the preferred enemy special rule. So, I mean, that's just better than preferred enemy whatever.
Yeah,
that
that's
the other
true.
guys give.
That's true.
So a little bubble of that. Now, this formation also gives Fearless to those 4 characters. So that's 4 units and you got Fearless on them.
That's true as well.
Yep.
Because you can always break them up,
Yep.
right?
Okay, so there was something here. Earlier before I mentioned this, the Conclave of War rule they have, if deployed as a single unit, no other independent characters can join them, with the exception of Logan Grimnar.
Why? How come only? Oh, because he's a Lord of War.
He's the chapter master right now.
Okay.
And Aryak Rockfist. He's the Terminator character. Thunderhammer Storm Shield guy.
I love his name, man.
Aryak.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty flippant.
But if they Grimnar cannot be in his Storm Rider, which I guess makes sense.
Why?
Because it's a vehicle. Let me take
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And the formation will lose its Fearless, but it will gain Zealot so long as Logan's with the unit, which is just as good. It's better.
Zealot's better than that.
Yeah, sure.
No, it is.
Yeah, it's automatically passing instead of being immune to pinning a morale test, and Zealot gives you a reroll to hit as well or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah. So obviously it's better, but I still wouldn't want them as a unit.
Why?
I want Ulrich.
I'm saying why just to make you say why. I actually agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, you want Ulrich with a big unit of something. You want Logan with a big unit of something.
Yeah.
Y'all can be in a ranged unit or anything really. The Rune Priest can be as a ranged unit or even you want to separate them. Give that Fearless to a number of different things. Like you're really just taking this thing for wise counsel. Reroll your dice, see who goes first, and +2 to seize the initiative.
So that's the only advantage. That's the only advantage to losing the independent character rule and keep them as one unit is you gain Zealot.
But yeah, you have to put Logan in there to gain that. And all of a sudden, you got a very expensive 5-model unit.
Yeah, as long as he's part of the unit.
I mean, granted, it's probably going to do a lot of damage. But I would rather spread those rules around a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I
so
mean,
you want to bring this with your army if the placement of the army is important because of the wise counsel rule.
Well, it has so much synergy with a bunch of other things.
Right.
It works with...
it's a piece of a puzzle for sure. You can't just bring this and then that's it.
You have to look how you can use an army of drop pods or everybody outflanking. Or there's formations that work well with this. There are detachments that work well with this. It is... Hey, a Rune Priest, an Iron Priest, an Ulrich, I probably want in every game anyway, without taking the HQ slot. This is a formation. And then Y'all, he's points hefty, but he's still very good. So there's no... To me, the tax is taking 4 characters you might not have taken all at once. But in large point games, this is, to me, a must include.
And you know what? With the drop part army, you're going to definitely want to go second. And you're going to want your opponent to go first. Actually, deploy first.
Deploy first.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You want to deploy second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so if you can steal that initiative with the Wise Council, that's so much
Well,
better.
I mean, even for me, if you go in a drop pod army, I would want that, if you have a lot of drop pods, I would want your opponent to deploy first and go first.
Yeah.
And hopefully move off their line a little bit and kind of deep trip behind them. So there's that value right there. It's not always about you want to make sure you go first. It's about having the option, deciding what works for the tactic you've predetermined or planned your army for.
That's right. Although
So
if you do
I
go,
love it.
either way, it works out for you if you go first and second.
And if you don't, you want to go first, you fail your roll twice, and you want to go seize the initiative, and you fail that as well, you still got 4 great characters with Fearless. There's no real downside to taking this.
Yeah. I
like it.
I think it's good. And, okay, this is the most important thing. Is that you get Bob the Grey Hunter.
Bob the Grey Hunter is in there.
He's
hiding there in the back, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. Well, I think it's pretty simple discussion on that one. There isn't a whole lot of... It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Bring it if you
It's
want
good
it.
stuff.
It helps with your tactics. Bring this unit, or bring this formation. So, in the next video, we're going to be talking about Aryak Shield Brothers. That's the name of the formation. And that's going to be in the vault. If you're a vault member, click on the link below so you can watch that video. If you're not a vault member, we invite you to click on the link below and sign up for a free 7-day trial so you can see that video. And you could always cancel after that, but we encourage you to stay because we find that most people that do sign up end up staying because they like what they see. They see all the narrative campaign battle reports and the tacticas and the behind the scenes and regular battle reports, just everything.
A lot of good stuff in there. Yeah.
Vault members help support us, so we thank you for that, and we'll see you in the next video.